Welcome back to a new video, and it's gonna be an exciting one because we are going to pick my TBR for the month of October. And before I start, we have some new and exciting things this month. I think you can tell by just seeing this background if you watch more of these videos of mine. But this month we finally have a TBR card. I wanted one for so long and I got this card for my birthday from my brother and his girlfriend. So I filled it with almost all of my unread books. I decided to not put books in the top just because I like it better aesthetically. But books here, down here, and then also on this side. And then there were some books, 10 that were too big for the card. So back there I have 10 more books that didn't fit in the card. Well, I could technically put them on top, but I didn't want to. I just want my bookmarks and my TBR jar and a jelly cat up here. And I also use it as a side table whenever I sit in this chair. That is also new. I really upgraded this corner with stuff that I got for my birthday, the card and then the chair. I love it. This is so much more cozy. Okay, I got my beloved TBR card, no, TBR jar right here. And this month we have something exciting because I normally have my prompts right here, but this month we're gonna do this prompt video with prompts that I did not make myself, and that is because one of my friends gave me fall autumny prompts to use this month. She actually made prompts herself. It says fall TBR prompts, and she loves watching these videos of mine, and so she made her very own fall prompts. How nice is that? So I decided to make this video with only these fall prompts that she made. So I'm so excited. I want to pick some books and see what she wrote on here and find out what's on it. Without further ado, let's get started. Let's open this up. How many are there actually? 6 prompts, which is perfect because I think I am going to pick 6 prompts, but it's going to be hard to read all of those because again I have 3 book club books for the next month. 2 of those I don't know yet. They're going to be picked this and next weekend, so in the first week of October. I do know 1 book club book, and that is Nightshade by Autumn Woods. I'll put it on the screen right here. That is the book club of my friend book club. We picked that last weekend, so that is the first book on my TBR for October. The other book club's books I don't know about yet, but I'll definitely share that on my TikTok if you want to know. Okay, first one. A book with a cover that screams fall. I don't have that many autumny covers. Immediately I have some books in mind that are released this year. I could just pick one of those and skip my physical TBR, but leaves falling on the cover, but I don't think other than that this screams fall. The colors match fall to me, but it doesn't scream fall. I feel like the thing is, I love reading fall books, but because I love reading them, if I buy a fall book I immediately read it, and because of that I never have any on my TBR waiting to be read. I might do something here that I've never done before and pick a book that I don't have yet. But I'm really sure that I want to buy this book, so let's just do it. Because I really want to read People Watching by Bonam-Young. She is a great author. I've read Out on a Limb, Out of the Woods by her, and I do have Next to You and Next of Kin on my TBR, but I kind of want to read more of her books. And People Watching is the most fall screaming cover ever. I feel like this is the definition of fall in a book. So let's just pick that one. I do have to buy it though, but yeah, that's not too bad. Next one. A book about witches. Ooh, I do have some. Actually, I just got rid of some at the book swap because I did have a few that I had on my TBR for 2+ years, and I didn't read yet. But I do have some books that I do want to read. I have A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. And I do have this on my TBR for 1.5 years as well, and I just never got to reading it. So this would be a great one. Do I have anything else? I do have Kingdom of the Cursed, which is... Oh, no, wait, this is the second book in the series. I was gonna say I don't have the second book in the series, but I do have this book. I never remember what this series is called, but basically the first book is Kingdom of the Wicked, then Kingdom of the Cursed, and then Kingdom of the Feared, that I also have back there. This book is about witches in Sicily. Do I say that right in English? An island in Italy. And I loved the first book because it is so different from many fantasies that I've read before, with a lot of Italian heritage. I did really enjoy that, and I kind of want to continue the series this fall. I think I am going to go for A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon, just because I've had this on my TBR for so long. I do have the second book in the series already. I bought those at the same time, like one does, right there. A Demon's Guide to Wooing a Witch. And I feel like it's finally time, and this is the perfect season to read this, whereas this series I feel like, well, could also be read throughout the entire winter and not necessarily October. Mariel is prophesied to be the most powerful witch seen in centuries, but she prefers baking bread to brewing potions. Love that. I love bakers and chefs in books. When a spell goes very wrong, Mariel finds herself staring down a demon, one she inadvertently summoned for a soul bargain. And he's a legend among his kind. I've been in the mood for a lot of romance, so this is perfect. Let's go for this one. Next prompt, here we go. A book with a black cover. Okay. The Atlas 6 that I didn't read last month. We could go for this one. I got this for my birthday from a friend, and multiple of my friends have read this and loved it. It is about vampires, I feel like. Yeah, adopted human daughter of the night-born vampire king. Ninth House, that I just got at the book swap as well. I think it's between these two for me. And just because I know my friends are so excited about this one and about me reading this book, I'm gonna go for this one. The Serpent and the Wings of Night. Like I said, it's about vampires, and her only chance to become something more than prey, because she's the human, is to enter the Kejari, a legendary tournament held by the goddess of death herself. Next prompt. Also, I love the little stars and the decorations that she added. What does it say? A story where magic plays a part. Okay, that's kind of broad. I feel like that is a lot of fantasy books, so I feel like this must be easy to pick. We always have Kingdom of the Feared. Storm and Fury by Jennifer Armentrout. Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I also got this at the book swap, and I am excited to finally start this series. I've never read a book by Stephanie Garber, but I also want to continue some series that I've been reading, because otherwise I just have like tens and thousands of series, not literally, that I still have to finish. So we're gonna go for Kingdom of the Cursed. We have 2 more prompts. We're gonna go for the next one. A spooky but not scary read. Okay, so not a thriller, I would say. I've been wanting to read 5 Star 5, but I feel like that is a thriller and is not necessarily spooky. I feel like spooky is with magic and some dark entities. But I feel like this is more on the scarier side. I feel like this might be a good one because it says a tale of power, privilege and dark magic. And I feel like dark magic is more spooky. Yes, or the Bone Witch. Yeah, I feel like this might be the best one. It says, let me be clear, I never intended to raise my brother from his grave. That sounds seriously spooky. Thea is different from the other witches in her family. Her gift from necromancy makes her a bone witch, who are feared and ostracized in the kingdom. For theirs is a powerful elemental magic that can reach beyond the boundaries of the living and of the human. Because war is brewing in the 8 kingdoms, war that will threaten the sovereignty of her homeland and threaten the very survival of those she loves. Let's go for this one. That sounds spooky, but not scary in a thriller kind of way. And I have been curious about this book, and I feel like if I don't read this now, this is gonna stay on my TBR for a very long time. If I read it, if I follow my TBR this month. But we're gonna pick The Bone Witch by Chupeco. We only have one prompt left, and I kind of hope to go for a romance or a thriller, but I don't have many romances that give me fall vibes. A cozy story. Okay, that is perfect. I feel like that could be a lot of things, and it can be a romance. So let's see what I have. I feel like cowboy romances can be cozy. Could be. Again, I feel like this could be cozy, but also not. I think we're gonna pick a different book, not one that's on my TBR, because I don't feel like these give super cozy vibes, and I really want to honor the prompt, obviously. So I have a book in mind because I really like the Dream Harbor series, the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and I've been stuck at the 3rd book because that is the Christmas book and I want to read it in December or near Christmas. But a new series just released, or the 1st book of a series, and it reminds me so much of the Dream Harbor series, and it's, what's it called, the Apple Spice B&B. Look, it looks so much like the Dream Harbor series, but this is the Honeycrisp orchard. Might be very similar to the Dream Harbor series, but I just want to give it a go. I feel like this is a perfect month to read this, and I think in between all of the fantasy books and then also Nightshade, of course, I am really in the mood for some more romance, some lighter books. So let's go for the Apple Spice B&P. Oh wait, no, let me rephrase that. That was the Dutch title. The English title is the Honeycrisp Orchard Inn, and it looks way cuter. So with that being said, I have 4 physical copies of books right here. We started, by the way, with People Watching by Bonam-Young. I only know that it is a perfect fall read. We have A Witch Fake Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. We have The Serpent and The Wings of Night. We have Kingdom of the Cursed, the 2nd book in the series by Kerri Maniscalco. We have The Bone Witch by Chupeco. And then we have, what was it called? This one. I'm so bad at these things. So that is 6 books, and then obviously also the Nightshade. Anyway, I really want to know what's very high on your TBR for October. Are you going for spooky books as well, or cozy romances, or thrillers? Let me know what you like most in months like this, cozy months. And if you like this video, can you please do a thumbs up on this video? That would help me a lot. And make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with all of my upcoming videos. Next week there's gonna be another very cozy fall video with apple picking and good stuff. So make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with that. And then I hope to see you very soon in the next video. Bye guys. Doei doei!